Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out The Film Geek. Today I'm talking about the 1975 film Rollerball.
You had an amazing career, John. You know how proud we are of the Houston team and what we think of you at Energy. But now, there are executives who want you out.
Sure.
You've had 10 years in this game, John. Longer than anyone ever.
Retire? How can I do that?
On your special program. There are some who feel that this program should now be used to announce your retirement.
Rollerball is directed by Norman Jewison and it's starring James Caan. In a world where governments have completely fallen apart, don't worry, corporations took control of the entire world. Nothing to worry about there, right? Well, in order to control the people of the world, all these massive corporations invented a hyper-violent sport by the name of Rollerball. The game of Rollerball was so realistic that the cast, extras, and stunt personnel would play the game in between shoots on set. At the time of the film's release, Howard Cosell interviewed Norman Jewison and James Caan on ABC's Wide World of Sports, showing clips from the film and with the two of them explaining the rules of the game. Audiences who saw the film so loved the action of the game that Jewison was contacted multiple times by promoters requesting that the rights of the game be sold so that real roller leagues could be formed. Jewison was outraged by this because the entire point of the film was to show the sickness and insanity of contact sports and their allure. Rollerball was released June 25, 1975, and it grossed $30 million on a $6 million budget. Critics also liked the film, and it's currently sitting on Rotten Tomatoes at a 67%. So what do I like about this movie? First off, this is my favorite kind of sci-fi. I love high action mixed with social commentary. This film also does an absolutely great job of explaining this sport to you without muddling it up or making it confusing. The movie also does a great job of making this sport seem extremely unique while also putting elements of other popular sports into it, so it also seems very familiar at the same time. The thing that it could be compared to the most would probably be roller derby, but even in that, the only thing that they have in common is that people wear skates. The sport is also explained really well at the very beginning of the film. What they do is basically show you the sport being played like you're a viewer of the sport at home watching it on television. And the announcers explain the rules and so on and so forth as it goes on. And this really helps you get into the movie, and it doesn't drag down and make the movie seem really long and drawn out. It does a great job of summing up everything you need to know about Rollerball in a very short amount of time. This film is also extremely well shot, especially during the rollerball scenes. Everything looks amazing, and it really makes you feel like you're right there on the track with James Caan busting heads. One last thing I'd like to mention is that this film does have a remake that was released in 2002 of the same name, Rollerball. And the thing is, it ain't that great. Alright, so don't get these films confused. This is the thing, alright? I saw Rollerball 2002 when it came out at the drive-in, and let me tell you this way, okay? I was at the drive-in, and so I was really happy there was a second movie. Now, if you're curious and you would like to check out 1975's Rollerball, well, good news. If you're a subscriber of Amazon Prime, you can watch it right now for free without commercials. However, if you aren't a subscriber, you can rent it on Vudu. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one other thing you could do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.